In this video, I will show how to make a grill from a water heater. We have such a heater. It leaks at 80 liters from the company, Nova. And now it is necessary to make something useful out of it because it's a shame to throw it away. First of all, it is necessary to disassemble it and access the inner tank by removing the insulation and outer cladding. I will also remove all components, the heating element and the thermostat. The thermostat is not difficult to remove. You just need to pull it up. And here is such a contact group from the bottom, and this is the temperature controller. We will still need it for spare parts. After that, we will unscrew the 5 bolts securing the heating element. A 13mm socket is needed here. We pry off this cover and remove the heating element. Here you can see that it is very oxidized and dirty. The magnesium electrode is almost completely worn out. This heating element will most likely go to scrap. We remove all the bolts and studs securing this cover. They have this appearance.
We turn it over and pour out the remaining water from the tank.
As you can see, the water is dirty from rust. Let's start. Removing the cladding. First, we will saw off the top and bottom parts of the cladding casing all around.
That was with the help of an aerial lesson.
Inside the metal cladding, it hasn't even warped, which means it has good quality. After that, we cut the cladding vertically from one side. And after that, we unscrew the bolts of the rear mounting of the boiler to the shadow. And we will start carefully removing the outer cladding, gently using a knife or another tool. And with the help of a regular spatula, we remove the remnants of the mounting foam that are left on the body. Here is the boiler tank, cleaned of foam. And it is necessary to make the upper cut. I won't cut everything out, but I will cut along this seam. So one strip is already there for the cut, and the other will be opposite. Below here is the mounting for the legs. So we do everything symmetrically to this mounting. If you look from here, that is, the cut will be here and here, strictly in the center. To be continued. Please stay tuned for more updates. Now, without cutting the tank in these areas, it is necessary to take the hinges and weld them in place so that the lid can open. I will weld the hinges so that the lid can be removed if necessary. That is, to begin with, we carefully move in one direction, ensuring precision and accuracy in our action. This process involves a series of meticulous steps that require attention to detail. After progressing in this manner, we eventually reach the point where we need to file 2 specific slots on the lid. This step is crucial as it ensures the proper fit and functionality of the lid. The slots must be aligned perfectly to accommodate the necessary components, and this requires a steady hand and a keen eye for detail. By following these steps, we ensure that the lid is prepared correctly for the next phase of the process. After that, we will open the tank and see what is inside. As you can see, everything inside is rusty. There is a tube right over here. We will cut it off. This is the hot water supply tube, as cold water flows through it. We need to remove it. We will weld a regular door handle to the door for ease of opening. Now we will carefully weld a T-profile on the side, closing the door so that it does not sag. It will rest here, and on the other side, one leg will be welded, and the second. Now, the door slowly and gently closes and sags when closed. And we will weld the back parts of the door. This kind of angle to weld onto it. Legs. This support will be the base for the legs and prevent the lid from tilting back. Now it will be in this position. After that, we will weld 4 legs to these corners. I will use not very tall legs. A height of approximately 70 centimeters will be quite enough. Now it can be turned over to see what has been achieved. And we will weld this hole using a metal plate with a thickness of 2 millimeters. Here the hole is sealed and you can cut off the 2 pipes that come out of the tank. And we will also seal these 2 holes. and after that we weld a couple on both sides. Here the handles are welded. It's not very convenient. And now you can cut the inner tube. It has actually already fallen out when we cut the pipes. Here's the grill we ended up with. Nice. And very inexpensive. And it will serve for some more time. We won't throw it away. Everything is secured and the door does not fall off. It just needs to be thoroughly burned to ensure all the paint inside is charred, and then we can try grilling sausages and shashlik on it. The paint needs to be burned off with a good flame, so that it burns off over the entire surface of the metal, and then it won't smell while cooking. Here, the grill has been charred, and we can grill sausages on it. It turned out quite well. The sausages do not burn, and there is enough heat. "10 years ago, I made a similar grill from a regular propane gas cylinder. Here it has already worked for quite some time and has already grilled. As you can see, each metal has the property of burning through. I placed a metal insert to prevent the coals from falling out, because there was already a solid hole at the bottom. Here, of course, the metal is thicker on the gas cylinder, about 3.5 mm, maybe 4, so it has lasted this long. I think this grill will last for some more time. Well, at least we didn't throw it in the trash, but used it for its intended purpose at home. The sausages are almost ready, and we can go taste. The finished product on